guys, it's Anime Cycle. Welcome back to the channel. You already know what we're trying to get into today. Alright, so this is part 1 to what if Naruto had the abilities of all 7 kings. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna give Naruto some A1 abilities. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have the abilities of all the 7 kings. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be able to distribute these abilities, but the only drawback to this is if the person once the person stops being loyal to Naruto, they lose that power immediately. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? So let's get straight into this. So my fault for this. So in this, everything goes similar except I'm gonna give Sasuke the 9 tails in this. Cause if I give it to Naruto is just gonna be way too OP. So I'm just gonna give it to Sasuke in it. So Sasuke gets the 9 tails. You know what I'm saying, with the rest of his plot armor BS. So yeah. Every time I make a video, I make a video, then I stop, and then when I come back, I'm sick for no reason. Like this is blowing me. Anyways, so yeah, Naruto has the 9 tails, Sasuke has the 9 tails, and it's pretty much kept under wraps. Like the only person that knows about this is Need to Know Niggas, and Fugaku don't even know this. Only his mom knows type shit. Yeah. I'm the king of that's crazy. Anyways, because I really don't do scripts, so I'm just thinking all this from the bean top. Yeah. So Sasuke gets the 9 tails, and Naruto and Sasuke are basically raised together and trained together. Because Hiruzen won't allow Sasuke to be raised by the Uchiha family. The only person that really gets contact with him regularly is Itachi, and then Itachi wipes out the clan because of the coup. Then he has to go rogue. It doesn't affect Sasuke the same, but it still gives him a kind of effect like he killed my family before I could get to meet them. I thought that I could trust him type stuff, and you know, yeah. So we're gonna fast forward to the day of the graduation. Naruto overhears Mizuki tell some random student that's failed it like 4 or 5 times, like, hey, go get this scroll and I'll pass you. You feel me? It's a secret way to become a Genin, right? So Naruto basically waits on the student and Mizuki to meet up, and Naruto says, Mizuki gave you a false sense of security. This is actually a military breach, and you can actually be killed for this, but I'll save you. And now eradicate this scum, Mizuki, right now. Now, I know I haven't gone too deep into Naruto's, like, his personality or anything, but he kind of has a complex, because though it's hard for him to use, it's not really hard for him to use chakra, but though he doesn't use chakra often, he still has other abilities that doesn't even affect his chakra flow, which most people think are jutsu. So most people think he just has some endless stream of chakra, and when he's exhausted from using those, he still has his chakra to build him up type stuff, so he can actually use real jutsu. That's why I didn't want to give him the 9 tails, because if I gave him the 9 tails, then Naruto would never run out of stamina, chakra, or anything. Anyway, and he sees this girl, and he just thinks, wow, she's beautiful, one of the most beautiful women he's ever seen in his life. And as he's like stomping on Mizuki, he taps him and takes away his gravity. Stops the effect of gravity Earth has on him. I mean, heightens it so that he's just pinned to the ground. And he tells her, do you want to be strong, Kanoichi? Powerful? able to protect this village and the people within it? She says, yeah. And he says, okay. Come by my house after the exams tomorrow. And she said, how will I know where it is? You know where it is. And then he snaps his fingers and starts floating while carrying Mizuki. While Mizuki is seemingly floating, but it's really just kind of an invisible tether that Naruto has pulling with him. So Naruto takes him and this girl to excuse me, back to Ruzen. So he kind of peeks through the scroll and like, oh, these are some cool jutsu. Maybe I'll just copy a few of them down. He does that. So, what else? Naruto drops him off, and then we get back to his house, and the girl's already there. And he says, well, since you're already here, I hope you like these. He says, I'm going to give you 2 abilities. And she's like, what are you talking about? He says, I'm going to give you 2 abilities and a scroll once I find out what basically your affinity is. So I give her the paper. Her affinity ends up being water and lightning because it soaks and then does whatever lightning is supposed to do. So he decides, okay, I'm going to give you gray and green. She's like, huh? Gray and green. He taps her on one shoulder, then on the other shoulder, and all we hear is a spark and fog fills the room. Naruto snaps his fingers and both things disappear. He says, tonight I'm going to train you on how to use these abilities. You're also going to still be able to use chakra and normal jutsu, which I'm also going to train you, which this scroll is for. I'm going to give you this scroll to kind of help you. Because he sees that her heart is there, you know what I'm saying, everything is there. She just hasn't had anyone to help her, as he didn't. But he's, stronger, like, have all these abilities, so he doesn't really need it. So, she's like, okay, thank you. And he says, this fog is a great way to get around without being seen. You enter somewhere, you activate your fog, you can't be seen. Can't even be smelled, sensed, or anything through the fog. Not even a Sharingan can see you through here. Not even a Byakugan can sense your chakra points through this thick fog. And if so, you put lightning tips in your fingers, you can do kind of similar to the gentle fist. I learned that out while training. But what is she? Then the girl says, what do you mean lightning? And he says, I also gave you a lightning ability. You have maximum control over any lightning, natural or chakra based. And he says, is that true? Like, yeah, but I won't give this ability out to most people because, well, it's kind of too powerful. And he says, since you're the first person I gave abilities to, I decided to give you abilities that will go well with you. You could get the water molecules within the fog to do jutsu with. And she says, that's amazing. Now he says, I can take that away and give you gold. He says, what is gold? Gold shows you how it helps you. Gold allows you to throw projectiles with astute accuracy. And she says, well, that sounds amazing. He's like, I can give you that, but I have to take one away. I have a rule of giving no more than 2 powers to any person. And she says, it's okay. I think the fog suits me best, seeing as though I'm not as fast as most people. If I can't be seen, then I can't be hit. And he says, you're a smart one. Now, the test starts in a couple hours. Might as well get down to the school and train some more there. And she says, actually, Naruto, I want to thank you for this. You were the first person that seen potential within me and kept it going. He says, I didn't see potential within you. I seen heart within you. I gave you an ability that will help you unlock your own potential. You have to see that potential within yourself. So that we haven't even got to the point where they're even at the test yet. That's how much I want y'all to understand this backstory. I'm not saying. And Sakura will be getting replaced immediately. So this girl goes up to Naruto. And I hope Hold on, sorry. I'm pretty sure this wasn't in K, but I'm gonna give a telepathic link to everybody that is a part of Naruto's new clan, the Izu clan. I decided to make that Naruto's clan because, well, everybody that has the power of their king is a clansman within K. So I'm deciding that, yeah, that would be great for Naruto to have his own clansmen. He's the leader of the clan. So, yeah. So they get there and the written portion of the exam starts. Naruto flunks the written part, but he gets the accuracy part obviously from having the gold and the blue, which the blue enhances his weapons and the gold helps him throw his projectiles and create projectiles. He can't be beaten by any of these mere Genin. It will most likely take a Jonin or Hokage level fighter or really high tuning level fighter. It would take highest tuning fighter to probably lowest Kage fighter is what like his range of abilities and things are right now. See, I'm not making him too OP like, oh, he can beat everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give Naruto some flavor and some character in this what if. Yeah. So basically he's top boy, she's top girl, and we'll be revealing her identity in the next part. So, you know, as I say, like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell a friend who likes anime, because we out this thing. Peace.